There's a new report out, and it's on drug use, and it shows that 1 in 20 adults worldwide uses drugs. Joining us now is Dr. Howard Samuel. He's a drug and alcohol addiction expert. He's founder of the Hills Treatment Center. And first of all, does any of this surprise you?
Not at all. Absolutely not. There is a huge epidemic in this country that's been going on for a number of years, and it is swept under the rug. And it is amazing the drugs that have been affecting LA, New York, Miami, Kansas City. In every town, there is no place in high school you can go to or college that you go to that there is not widespread drug use.
1 in 20 adults. I find that amazing.
Yeah. Well, you know, unfortunately, this is very true. I mean, in my world, even in my neighborhood, I've got neighbors whose kids are heroin addicts, who are pot addicts. Even if you look at Los Angeles with the medical marijuana fiasco, I mean, it's a joke. I mean, all those people that are getting the medical marijuana are getting it not because they're sick, but because they want to check out. They want to get high. And that is what's happening in our society these days, is that people want to check out. And that's the issue that we have to take a look at.
I noticed in the report there, it left out things like hallucinogenic drugs.
Yes.
I guess there's a reason for that. How prevalent are they?
Well, ecstasy is huge. I have people that come into the Hills Treatment Center all the time with ecstasy issues. And the other huge thing is benzos. Valium, Xanax, you know, all of those drugs, there's huge addictions because of the internet these days. The addiction is bigger because people can get the Xanax type drugs off the internet for nothing. I mean, there's no screening process. There's no nothing. The pharmacies will send it to you in the mail.
I want to talk on a personal note. We were talking about, you actually had an addiction.
Yes, I did.
Tell me
Absolutely.
about that.
I started shooting heroin at 16. I was arrested the first time at 17. I was arrested the second time, which was a convicted felon, at 19. I've spent 3 years of my life in drug treatment centers. I finally got sober at the age of 32, turned my addiction around, and now I'm clean and sober 27 years.
How were you able to turn it around? And now you run a center yourself.
Well, you know, for every addict, we have a tremendous amount of denial as addicts. We're actually crazy when we're in our addiction. And the only thing that can penetrate the denial and the addiction is intense personal pain. And that's what they call a bottom. You have to hit a bottom in order to have a psychic shift. And I had that bottom. And it created a psychic shift. So when I went into treatment at 32, I took it seriously because I didn't want to die an addict.
But so many don't and never come out of it.
Well, exactly.
They go through the treatment, they go through the rehab.
Yes, I mean, it's very common for individuals to go through 4, 5, 6 treatment experiences before they hit a bottom.
What can the family do? Because it's killing them.
Well,
relatives, wives, husbands, children.
You know, Chuck, you brought up a great point, because the families are the solution. It's up to the families to be educated and the awareness to have an understanding when they have an alcoholic or an addict in the household and what to do about it. And that's where you need to be educated as far as the behavioral changes in the addict alcoholic, the loss of grades, the sleeping all day, and the families need to get involved. I mean, my family did interventions on me, and they saved my life at the age of 32.
Good advice, and you can tell that it's coming. Oh, their behavior does shift.
Oh, yes.
And it is obvious.
Yes.
Doctor?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being with us.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
All right.